Scott, it's been a couple of weeks since we had a chance to chat about Whitworth men's golf. No tournament to talk about, but you did get a chance to practice on the course in which the Northwest Conference tournament will take place. A preview for the guys. What did you learn?
Sure. Yeah, it was an awesome opportunity just to see where the course was going to be. In all my years of coaching college golf, this is 17 years now, playing a ton of golf courses in the Pacific Northwest. Langdon Farms is one of the few complexes I've never seen. Driven by a bunch as it's just off the freeway on the way between Portland and Salem. But fantastic course, vivid green grass everywhere. It has some reminders of the Links golf course here in our area, in that it's flat on the fairways and then rolling hills in the rough on the sides of the fairway that kind of frame it. And if you can find your ball, it's easy to find your ball, but not always the easiest to hit it, as the grass can get quite long. So just these undulated surrounds to the fairways and big, beautiful greens. Unfortunately, they had been punched somewhat recently when we played, so we didn't get the full speed of the greens, but almost every green has a big spine in it. So if you're on the wrong side of that, it can be kind of detrimental, especially if the greens will be fast here in a couple weeks when we play it for the conference championships. But it was just great, a low-pressure round. So many of the rounds of golf we play once the season starts is they're either qualifying for spots or playing tournament golf, or they're prepping for the tournament the next day if we're playing a practice round. So this was really nice just to casually play the golf course and hit a bunch of shots and see the sight lines and just get a general layout. So then when we do go back the day before the conference championships, they'll be seeing it for a second time, and at that point they can take their notes on how they actually want to play the course. So very valuable trip regardless.
Before we get to that, we've got this coming weekend, which is just as important, the Northwest Conference Spring Classic at the home course.
Yep.
Over on the west side. Talk about, how that course is going to play into how we play, or maybe be a challenge for how we play, and how that's going to maybe shake out this weekend.
Sure. So the home course is actually owned and operated by the Washington State Golf Association. So the whole intent of the course is to host championship golf. So it's a very tournament-friendly course in the way the course flows and moves. I would say that it's kind of right in the middle of the spectrum between easy and hard. It rewards good shots, and there's some holes that penalize, poor shots. It's a course that I have a lot of experience coaching on, and some of our guys have played on other events. Quite a few like qualifiers for big USGA events and stuff are held there. So it plays into our strength, I feel like, because there's some forgiveness for our longer hitters if we spray it a little bit, but there's also a lot of aspects where you have to dial in your ball striking, which I think is definitely one of our strengths. So I like, we're still qualifying for the final couple spots, but I like, any number of the guys that could be traveling. I like their chances of playing well there. I think that really good golf is what it's going to take to win this event, and we're trending towards doing that now. Being a month or so into our season and being able to practice and play regularly outside has been a blessing compared to years past. I had to remind the guys yesterday, or a couple days ago, that yesterday was the first day we really had played golf on grass last year. So we're already about a month ahead of the time. So as far as our confidence and where we stack up against the teams that we're playing against in the conference, we feel really good about heading into this weekend. And it's just a huge, huge opportunity for us to take a big step forward, towards our goal, which is winning the conference championship.